Happy World Kindness Day. I'm Kim Peterman.
And I'm Jayne Chacko. We have a great show lined up for you. It is Monday, November 13th, 2017.
Weather Watcher Manny Cruz will give you the regional and big picture forecast for the day.
We will paint the town scarlet with Maneul Silva-Paulus at Are You Muddy?
I will sit down with Gabriel Borger from the Student Peacemakers Club.
Let's start the show, and it's time to wake up, Rutgers.
And welcome, Rutgers. It's great to be here on this chilly Monday morning.
We're here to wake you up every Monday morning this semester with some exciting news, events, and weather. So today is World Kindness Day. How are you being kind?
Well, I'll definitely be holding doors open for people to let them through before me.
That's cool. I think I'm going to go out of my way and make someone's day a little bit brighter. Maybe tell my mom that I love her. I think that's being kind.
Definitely. And if you see any little old woman, escort them across the street.
That's true. Do you remember those old movies where there would be two people walking on the street and someone would put their coat down for the other to get over the puddle?
I've never seen those
You've
cartoons,
never seen
but
that?
those sound great.
That might be being a little too kind.
Yeah, just a little.
But
you're sacrificing your coat.
But there's lots of things you can do today to be kind to someone and to continue kindness throughout this week, especially since Thanksgiving is coming up and that continues with the theme of kindness and being grateful.
Definitely. And with Thanksgiving, there's always a lot of drives going on. I know Elijah's Promise is having the toiletry drive going on campus, so you can so that's a thing a lot of people forget that people need. So you can donate your toothbrushes, toothpaste, whatever.
All brand new, of course.
Yes. Please don't donate used toothbrushes. And then also there's food drives going on everywhere, so you can always donate your non-perishables there as well. And
there's lots of great community service opportunities we'll be talking about later in the show. We have a guest from the Peacemakers Club who will also be here, so that's really exciting. And there is just a lot more show to go, so don't go anywhere, Rutgers.
Yeah, let's see how much you know in the meantime.
When was World Kindness Day founded?
Stay tuned, Rutgers. We will find out the answer right after this break.
Registering for classes can be quite stressful without preparation. Here are some guidelines to make sure you're set for future semesters. First, become familiar with Course Schedule Planner. There, you can build several preferred schedules and sort through lists of offered classes as well as choosing times and days that work best for you. You can also save schedules that you create, so all that's left to do is register on your specified day. Just go to sims.rutgers.edu/CSP. Still unsure of which classes to take? Stop by any of the academic advising offices on campus to speak with deans and advisors to map out a schedule that's right for you. For all information regarding academic advising and registration, check out sasundergrad.rutgers.edu. It's also on Facebook under SAS Academic Services and on Twitter at SAS Advising, #AreYouPrepared.
Welcome back, Rutgers. Before the break we asked, when was World Kindness Day founded? Now it's time to find out the answer.
It was created in 1998 by the World Kindness Movement. And that movement was actually started in Japan in 1997, the year before, so they really hopped on the ball with that one.
Definitely. Getting an international day going right off the bat is a good way to promote awareness, and kindness is definitely a issue you want, or not an issue, but a type of action that you want to promote.
Yeah, and hopefully everyone else is kind today and that the weather is kind as well. So let's cruise into weather with Manny Cruz.
Good morning, Rutgers. It's Weather Watcher Manny Cruz, but I'm sorry to say that the weather's not going to be kind, at least for this morning at least. Let's take a look at the weather headlines. Expect some showers throughout the whole morning. It's actually snowing up in North Jersey, so if you're commuting from up north, make sure to drive safely and take your time on your way to campus. Expect a dry week after today and expect some average fall temperatures for the rest of the week. Let's take a look at the morning low. We had a morning low of 38 degrees, so a pretty cold start to the morning, and it's raining, so make sure to bring your umbrella to class. And expect the sunset to be at 4:41 as that sunset moves, I'll say, closer to that 4 o'clock hour. It's going to get darker earlier and earlier throughout the day. Let's take a look at today's high temperature. Expect a high temperature of 45 degrees. And does rain love you, Manny? I think so, because it's been the 5th week in a row where I predict rain on a Monday morning. So, hey, I mean, I can't blame the rain because I'm a popular guy. Let's take a look at the daily planner. Expect rain this morning at 10 a.m. and then at 2 p.m. we might see a break of sun, but it might remain cloudy throughout the day. No matter what, it's going to remain cold, and expect the temperatures to drop to 40 at 6 p.m. For tonight's low, it's going to be 32 degrees tonight, so it's a perfect time to just lay down in your bed in your dorm and binge watch some shows. I'll bring the popcorn. Don't worry about that. Let's take a look at Tuesday's high. It's going to be 47. Another dry fall day. It seems like every single day this week is going to be the same scenario, sunny and kind of chilly, so make sure to prepare for that ahead of time. Let's take a look at the regional temps. It's going to be 44 in Newark, it's going to be 40 in Camden, it's going to be 47 in State College, and then 42 out in Aniala, so make sure. So it's going to be a cold day across the Northeast, and then tonight's low temperatures, it's going to be pretty much the same thing. It's going to be 32 in Newark, it's going to be 41 in Camden. State College, like always, is always cold in State College. Shout out to my friends in Penn State. It's going to be 32 degrees. And then let's have a look at the 5-day forecast. Rain today, this morning. We might see some sun. It's going to be a high of 45. Tomorrow, a high of 49 degrees. And then it's going to be 50 on Wednesday and Thursday. If we make it to 50, it might stay in the 40s as well. And then Friday, pretty much the same thing. It's pretty much the same weather throughout the whole week with a high of 47 and cold at night with a low of 31. If you want to be just as cool as the weather watchers, make sure to watch us every 15 minutes at channel 23.1. Make sure to watch Rohan's forecast on Thursday here at Wake Up Rutgers. Make sure to follow, to like our Facebook page, Are You Weather Watcher? Make sure to follow us on Twitter, and make sure to follow me on Twitter at Real Manny Cruz, and make sure to visit our website, weatherwatcher.rutgers.edu. For now, I'll see you guys in just a bit. Back to you, Jayne and Kim.
Thanks, Manny, for all that weather info. I can't believe it's snowing up in North Jersey.
Definitely, and I feel like Manny is getting used to pina coladas and getting lost in the rain with all those rain forecasts.
Yeah, it's been really rainy on Monday mornings, which just makes you want to sleep in and like avoid responsibilities. But there's a lot of work to be done, and I know Rutgers students will be heading to the library in that rain to get some studying done. Well, Rutgers, we're going to take a quick break, so we'll see you after this.
Transform free time this winter into degree credits. In just a few weeks, you can advance towards your goals in the intensive, fast-paced winter session. Choose from over 150 courses in a wide range of fields. This winter session will be featuring the course Dracula, Facts and Fiction. No, not that Dracula. Students will learn the actual history of Dracula in the online course. There is also a winter session Snapchat challenge where students can earn a chance to win free RU swag. And students who participate in all 3 challenges will be entered to win free tuition for a winter course. There are in-person, online, and hybrid courses available. Registration is currently open until December 4th without a late fee, so make sure you register today.
This is Kate.
Kate never utilized the many great resources Rutgers has to offer. Now, Kate doesn't have a job. Don't want to end up like Kate? Then you should go to University Career Services. University Career Services provides career-related counseling, resources, and programs to help individuals clarify academic and career goals, establish career plans, develop job search skills, and make successful career transitions. The mission is to build relationships with alumni, employers, and graduate schools to optimize internship, job, and career opportunities. From workshops and webinars to fairs and other recruiter visits, the staff within University Career Services works tirelessly to prepare students and connect them to the world of work. For more information, visit careers.rutgers.edu.
Welcome back, Rutgers. Now that we know the week's weather, let's take a peek at today's news and events.
This is Climate Science Special Report, which was released last week by the U.S. Global Change Research Program, delves into the science behind global warming and its current and potential impacts on aspects of American life, including the economy, communities, public health, and infrastructure. Professor Robert E. Kopp of the Department of Earth and Planetary Sciences here at Rutgers, New Brunswick, is one of the lead authors in the first volume of the United States' Fourth National Climate Assessment. He states that the report finds that the global average sea level will very likely rise by 1 to 4 feet over the course of this century, and there's a possibility that, if Antarctica proves unstable, sea level could rise by as much as 8 feet, which will affect us here in New Jersey. That's definitely true. I live about a mile from the beach, and I know that a lot of people, they get flooded a lot already, so if the sea level rises anymore, that will definitely affect them significantly.
8 feet doesn't seem like a lot in terms of numbers, but it really is a big difference and can affect us here in New Jersey and also New York, because New York is an island, and there would just be there would have to be like a lot of precautions taken.
Definitely, and also the poor penguins in Antarctica as well would definitely not like their continent melting.
Yeah. Speaking more closer to home, there is much more to New Brunswick than meets the eye, as Rutgers students soon discovered in their Spanish for Community Engagement course, taught for the first time by Professor Marcy Schwartz. The course explores issues such as housing, health, and education within Spanish-speaking communities. The course also allows students the opportunity to volunteer with organizations such as the New Brunswick Community Food Alliance, the Eric B. Chandler Health Center, and a mentoring program at Middlesex Community College. Just last week, the students took to the nooks and crannies of New Brunswick to examine and learn about the plethora of murals scattered around the city, all of which tell the story of the immigrant communities and subtly reflect on the political, social, and communal ideas that the community holds. So this sounds like a great course because not only are you learning inside the classroom, but outside the classroom as well.
Definitely, and I personally love exploring New Brunswick in my free time, so having a class where you can do that. Like the graphic that was pictured behind you, I know the walkway where that was taken, and that's just like 1.5 miles of straight graffiti. It is amazing. There are so many different cool murals there. Also, until it closed recently, I volunteered through the New Brunswick 4-H as a dance teacher at the New Brunswick Public Library, and I know that that really helped me get outside of like the Rutgers bubble and meet people from all across the New Brunswick community, which was a really cool and educational experience.
Yeah, it's easy to get stuck in that Rutgers bubble, as you were saying, but this course allows you to leave the Rutgers campus and get involved with the community outside of Rutgers.
Definitely, and if you have been wanting to engage with community leaders and other students about leadership and community discussion, come watch the panel Leading Together this Thursday, November 16th from 4 to 6:30 p.m. It will be in Hageman Hall in the New Brunswick Theological Seminary on College Avenue near Scott Hall. This event will include a free book signing as well as refreshments, so come hungry for knowledge. RSVP now to ensure that you get a seat. For more information, visit odi.rutgers.edu/leadingtogether. That definitely seems like a really important event if you have any interest in community leadership.
Yeah, and community service is really important part as a college student, as we were saying, and it's a great way to make more friends and to make more connections and to get some leadership experience.
Definitely. I know that there are a lot of ways to get involved at Rutgers. I've done a couple of them. I know people who've done a lot more. So if you want to help your community, there are definitely plenty of ways to find out.
Yeah, and it's also really fun to do it with your friends. And speaking of friends, are you ready for Thanksgiving but don't feel like waiting until the 23rd? Well, grab your closest friends and head on over to the Rupa Friendsgiving happening this week. The event will be on Friday, November 17th from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Douglas Student Center in Trey's Hall. Make sure to bring your friends, wear your eating pants, and come hungry. For more information, visit rupa.rutgers.edu. So do you wear your eating pants for Thanksgiving?
No, I normally just stick to a dress. That way you don't even have to worry about the pants.
Yeah, but I also just love stuffing my face with food on Thanksgiving. There's so much good stuff to eat.
Definitely. And then also basking in the love and kindness of family and friends is also a lot of fun.
That's very true. Well, instead of basking in kindness, at RU Muddy, they actually basked in mud. Does that make sense? But yeah, they got really muddy there. So let's take a look at Paint the Town Scarlet with Maneul Silva-Paulus.
Hey, what's up, Rutgers? I'm Maneul Silva, and today I'm here on Livingston campus for RU Muddy. Let's head over to the mud pit, talk to some contestants, and catch some action. How did you guys hear about RU Muddy?
I actually work for Rutgers Recreation as a fitness instructor, so I heard about it through them.
I think I saw it on Facebook or something like that.
He told me about it.
Yeah.
I actually was walking in the Bush Campus Center, the recreational center, and I went inside and I saw there was these ads, and I was like, oh, are you muddy? It sounds gnarly.
What are you guys looking forward to for RU Muddy?
Getting dirty.
Slipping and sliding in the mud.
Probably the obstacles, ready to get muddy.
Definitely the mud pit at the end.
If I can make it to the end, I'm going to be proud of myself.
It lets the students have something fun to do. They're working hard all year long and they have a lot of academics going on, so this is something that can relax them. It's also a very good community builder. They get to come out here with their friends, they get to run as a team, and it just actually brings people together.
Are you guys ready to get muddy?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Of course.
What was your favorite part about RU Muddy?
Definitely the last mud pit.
Yeah. The last mud pit for sure.
The last mud pit. I really like the mud pit at the end when they like take the shovels and like throw it on you.
How muddy are you guys?
Super muddy.
Really, really muddy.
Not at all. Real muddy. Really muddy.
Would you guys come back next year?
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but I'm gonna train. I'm a senior, so I'm graduating, but I wish I would have come sooner because I really did enjoy it.
I'm sure everyone's having fun getting down and dirty. Until next time, keep painting the town scarlet. I'm Maneul Silva, RUTV.
Thanks, Manny. You know what? You looked really good in that shoot.
Definitely. That obstacle course looked like a great way to work off a Thanksgiving dinner's worth of food.
I could do without the mud, even though that was the point, but it did look like a lot of fun.
Definitely. Though mud is a great skin treatment.
Oh, that is true. Okay, I may be reconsidering the mud part of this run. Well, we'll be right back after this with our guest, so stay tuned, Rutgers.
Rutgers University is now offering a master's program in UN and Global Policy Studies. This new program is the only one of its kind in the United States. The curriculum for this program is designed to provide students with qualitative and quantitative analytical skills, as well as hands-on management experience required by leaders in the field. All applicants must hold a bachelor's degree from an accredited college. The program of study requires 36 credits and is open to both part-time and full-time students. For application information and to apply online, check out gradstudy.rutgers.edu. For more information, check out unstudies.rutgers.edu.
Welcome back, Rutgers. In honor of World Kindness Day, Gabriel Borger, the president of the Student Peacemakers Club, is with us today. Thanks for stopping by, Gabriel.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Our pleasure. So what is the goal of the Peacemakers Club and who can join?
So Student Peacemakers is an accelerator and incubator for kind of students' visions of change. We promote a culture of peace and inclusivity and sustainability in any broad way our own members or any members think that's the way the future should go. Anyone can join. We meet in Scott Hall 207, Wednesdays at 9:30 p.m. Don't show up in the middle of the day.
Yeah, that would be awkward. What kind of events do you have, and are they open to everyone as well?
So we like running a bunch of different events, from tabling, canvassing, lobbying, things like that, but we also do benefit concerts. So we had Monster Mash this last October for earthquake relief in Mexico. We're going to have Forum for Dialogue next semester, and Concert for Peace, also for different causes. Forum for Dialogue is kind of like a Thanksgiving dinner meets people lecturing you about how to do things. So it's pretty exciting.
Cool. What kind of people do you have at the forum?
So we're going to bring in activists from kind of around the spectrum, from free speech activists to immigration activists, people who kind of teach you how to push forward your goals and how to actually accelerate things that you think should change in the world. Yeah.
Cool. And I heard a lot about the Monster Mash. What was it like running that?
It was fun. So we did it at Hidden Grounds, and they kind of closed up. We brought in a bunch of local New Brunswick bands. It was a kind of a chill night for music and things like that, and we tried to sell fun merch like little succulents, and it was just a really fun time.
Nice. And what events do you have this coming semester?
So we have the Forum for Dialogue, which is an activist fair. It's kind of a training situation where we bring in the activists and they teach you how to push forward your goals and things like that. And then we have Concert for Peace, which is our staple event. It's a big benefit concert. We have yet to choose the org that we're going to support. Usually it's a New Brunswick one. So in the past we've done Women Aware, which is a shelter for domestic abuse and things like that. And we bring in a bunch of people, whole full concert. It's a good time.
Nice. So what does peace mean to you, and how do you strive to make peace here on campus?
So there's like the classic definition of peace, which is avoiding harm or avoiding danger and things like that. But to me, it kind of goes further. I think peace involves a lot of harm that people don't consider, like food insecurity, where that's definitely a danger to a lot of people. It includes kind of being in your own bubble where you're in danger of not knowing what the rest of the world has to say and things like that. So in general, peace is just trying to prevent as much harm to people as possible. And at Rutgers, one of the easiest ways to do it is to smile, say hi to people as they walk by, things like that, give someone a hug and whatnot.
Definitely. And since you seem so focused on engagement, what are some ways that students could be more engaged politically or aware of ways to make the world more peaceful?
So come out to Student Peacemakers. That's definitely one way you could do it. But they can also be involved by just getting into discourse, talking to other people, trying to push forward how they want to see the world change and actually going about it, and not being stuck in their own kind of echo chamber of beliefs. Even if you disagree with someone, hear them out. There might be parts that you agree with, there might be parts that change your views, and even if it doesn't, it'll still give you more awareness of what the world is actually like, what other people think, and how to interact with them.
Okay. And since it's World Kindness Day, what's one act of kindness that students could do to start themselves down this path?
So first one probably is consider what you would like the world to change, kind of how you would see a better future or some problem, be it small, be it big, and map out how you'd want to see it change. And then from there you can kind of progress, okay, so what's the next step I have to do? What's the next step after that? Get a group of people who are also passionate about whatever it is or are willing to contribute as much as possible. Sometimes it's a little lonely, but sometimes it's very full of a lot of other people who want to do it. And the first step is just reaching out, kind of planning it.
Awesome. And where can students go for more information about your organization?
So we have a page on Facebook, Student Peacemakers. It's got a little dove. It's a nice world logo. And you can also go to our website, studentpeacemakers.org. It's a very fun website, in my opinion, but yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Gabriel. Hopefully members of the Rutgers community do an act of kindness not only today, but every day, and go out of their way to promote peace here and on campus. And for more ways to be kind and promote peace, we will be back right after this break.
Awesome. Thank you.
Do you like kicking back in your free time? Sometimes the dorms can get stuffy and boring. So head on over to the Rutgers Zone. Need somewhere to watch sports? Need to satisfy that ice cream craving? Or are you tired of your old video games? Rutgers Zone is where you need to visit. Enjoy some games, food, TV, karaoke, and so much more. And don't forget to ask for those ice cream toppings. With all of the cool things at the Rutgers Zone, why would you even leave? If you are on Livingston campus, make sure you swing by the Rutgers Zone, just a bus stop away. For more information, please visit zone.rutgers.edu.
Welcome back, Rutgers. I would like to again thank Gabriel Borger for coming out and talking to us. It was definitely very informative to learn about the Student Peacemakers organization.
Yeah, the Monster Mash event sounded really fun, that they closed down Hidden Grounds and that they set up there and they brought in all these local bands. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Definitely, and the forum seemed very useful if you want to make a difference politically. And it definitely was good advice to get out of your own echo chamber and make an effort to actively listen to other people.
Yeah. So, Manny Cruz, what acts of kindness are you going to do today?
Well, I'm gonna make sure to hold the door for people, especially at the student centers. I do that all the time, and I'm also gonna make sure to use my beautiful smile to make other people smile as well. I know Mondays is typically a sad day for people, so I'm gonna just smile a lot around campus and hope that other people smile back as well. So.
Yeah, a lot of people around this time of the year, especially when it's getting darker or when it's rainy or snowing, they're not in the greatest mood. So
definitely. And Manny, your smile brightens people's days right here on Wake Up Rutgers. So it will definitely help other people as well.
Yeah, and just talking to other people, asking them how their day is. One of my professors, he tells me whenever he's on the Rutgers campus, he loves scaring people by saying hello, because no one's used to that. Someone just walking up being like, "Hi, how are you?" and expecting an answer back, a genuine answer.
Definitely. And even when you leave class, saying goodbye to your teachers, saying have a nice day is a great way to show them consideration and knowing that they have someone who wishes them well.
Yeah, I mean, professors are people too, so they don't just shut off right after class. So yeah, and most of them live really interesting lives because they'll teach here at Rutgers and they'll do something else. So be kind today and ask your professor how they are doing.
Definitely. Or even just the person making you coffee, or really anyone. Just asking how they're doing is a great way to make a little interaction just a bit nicer.
Yeah, or give someone a compliment. So
that is all. Speaking of which, I love your hair this morning.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Wow. We're already starting Kindness Day here at Wake Up Rutgers.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a great day to celebrate in any way you can.
Yeah. And if you like baking, you could also bake for somebody. I think I made brownies this weekend, and I might make them today again. So.
Yeah, I have a friend who's always bringing baked goods into class, and it's it's so nice when she does. It's great.
Well, that's a whole lot of kindness here happening, and we hope that your day of kindness goes off very well too. Well, Rutgers, that'll do it for today's episode.
For more events happening this week, you can go to getinvolved.rutgers.edu or ruevents.rutgers.edu.
Yeah, make sure to get in touch with all those community service events. And follow us on Facebook by searching RUTV Network, or follow us on Twitter by searching @WakeUpRutgers. We love hearing from you.
Thanks again for tuning in, and thanks to Gabriel for joining us. I'm Kim Peterman.
And I'm Jayne Chacko. Have a great day, Rutgers, and we'll see you later this week.